It's late at night. You think you're safe. You turn the lights out, and then you hear a scream and shout. No one's home. You're alone. Lay back down, pull up your sheets. Your knees start to feel weak. You can feel your heartbeat. Is your door closed? You feel your feet exposed. Now you're in a state. It's much, much too late. You can't escape this deadly fate. Warning, the following podcast contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Welcome back to Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters, your paranormal, true crime, and everything creepy podcast.
I'm your host, Ghouli Gonzo.
And I'm here today with
JoJo Ghoul.
And Poopy Ghoul.
and special spanking redhead special doo-doo head ghoul.
And special spanking baby boy, redheaded special boy.
He sounds like the creep from Creep Show movies. The creep when he talks out of the bus. Creep Show movies.
Yes, yeah. So, if you guys can't tell, this, so I had to stop and edit it because, Special Spanking Boy was singing Creep, and, it was going and going, and he's pressing my buttons right now. Deeper.
Oh, you are.
Deeper than.
No, I have anxiety.
I'm gonna punch him in his schnoz.
I just do every 30 minutes or so.
Well, because of his anxiety, we're gonna discuss alcohol.
I'm on medication.
Oh, you guys!
No, that's not their business.
They pump
Today.
my guts full.
JoJo went to the doctor today for the first time in like a long time. Anyways, she got put on some medications to help with her anxieties.
Yeah.
Born to be a star.
Yeah. I don't know. We're drinking.
Yep.
Gin and what is it?
Sparkling water.
Ice sparkling flavored water sodas
Mm-hmm.
With lime juice.
with lime juice.
And poop and sexy spanking special.
There's poop in that?
I
No.
pooped. I was drinking.
They're bum bum
He's
bum
frozen
Nothing, I'm
bum.
driving.
Yes.
Bud Light, though.
Labatt.
So,
No,
The
not
bat
Bud
light.
he's our designated drunk driver.
No.
So, obviously, we're doing what we always do, you guys. We're on the porch, hanging out and drinking, and we're drunk. We've been here doing this. So,
What is today's episode about? I didn't say
today, you guys, what's coming in a couple weeks? Remember last year?
Thanksgiving.
Remember last year, our fucking recording before they changed all the shit? We recorded it.
Cranberry
Yes.
sauce and mashed potatoes.
Woo. Wait, what about the mashed corn, peas?
Got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, lamb, something you name it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. So I have stuff today to discuss. I have stuff today
What's going on?
to discuss the Thanksgiving true scary stories, or it's supposedly true. So that's the plan. So let's dive into that. So number one, this one is called The Barn. This is a weird story that happened back when I was a teenager. Now, this does not give me any names, all anonymous. It's just these true stories. This is a weird story that happened back when I was a teenager. My grandparents had a really small farm located in a small hollow. It wasn't a commercial farm, just something they had to support themselves. However, when they got older and it was more difficult for them, more difficult for them to maintain the farm, they quit using the barn. It just sort of sat there and we used as storage. Did I say that proper? And used as storage. He did.
Oh, I almost broke your foot. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to turn it all the way around?
No.
Do you want me to just hold it?
No.
I could probably put it on this thing if we move the drinks. Oh, you guys, so spanking special boy. You're not holding that for a fucking hour. You need mental help. We already know we all do.
I don't.
No, he was just going to kneel for an hour so he could read it.
I would hurt my knees.
Every Thanksgiving at Christmas, we would go to our grandparents' house, and this story took place on Thanksgiving. I was 15 years old, and that's the age where I began not enjoying hanging out with the adults in the family anymore. Suddenly, listening to the stories of when I was a kid or when my parents were kids were just not that entertaining anymore. We had Thanksgiving dinner early. It was about 2 p.m. Afterward, I was beginning to feel a bit antsy.
Wait, why wouldn't she just tell us what age she was? Why'd she have to say, I was at the age, where you...
She said I was 15 years old, and that's the age where I began...
Not hanging
I don't know
out.
why I didn't hear that part. All I heard was, I was at that age where I just didn't think my parents were funny anymore. What age is that?
15.
I love it too. She didn't even say anything about her parents.
No.
What?
She said she didn't like hanging out with adults.
Oh. In my brain, I just went to parents.
Yep.
You heard something and it went off into your own.
And then it spread out like the veins of your arm or the tree.
Well, that's how that works.
Oh.
Or your lungs. I knew that I didn't really have a lot of time to explore before it got dark, so I sat out and made sure I knew how far I could go and still get back before the sun had set. I didn't do the greatest job at it, though. If you've ever been out exploring the woods, you might probably know what I mean. You can't get easily fascinated with the woods and the hills, and you can lose track of time. You can. It got very, very dark before I was anywhere close to being home. So by the time I got back to the farm, it'd been dark for at least an hour. I'd never been out by the barn when it was dark outside there. It looked incredibly creepy being a teenage boy.
You can show me.
I, of course, like scary things.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
What did
I
he
started
say?
Listening.
I don't know where you are. You can tell me.
Yeah, my Surrey's British.
Oh.
But it said the barn. It heard you say the barn and started talking.
Ooh. So, I'd never been out by the barn when it was dark
If
outside.
you're here, you can tell us.
It looked incredibly creepy. Being a teenage boy, I, of course, liked the scary things. The thought then occurred to me that if the barn was creepy looking on the outside, it must be really creepy on the inside. I decided to check it out. Getting into the barn was simple. My grandparents rarely locked the door of their house and much less thought about locking the barn. They lived in a really safe area where crime was pretty much not even heard of. The barn did have one of those heavy wooden locks on it, though. I honestly have no idea what they are called, but I was able to pull the wooden beam when I opened the barn door. It made a horribly loud creaking noise. I knew my grandparents had likely not been in the barn for years, so I was surprised I was able to get the door open at all. I figured the hinges had nearly been rusted shut. As I mentioned, what was that?
She's trying to eat the pizza.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
As I mentioned, the barn was old, and even where or when it was in use, my grandparents would only have been in it during the day sometimes. So there was no light. Thank God that I live in the era of smartphones, though, because of course I had my flashlight on my smartphone. I turned on the flashlight and just marveled at the creepiness. If dark is creepy, then just a minor amount of light. If dark is creepy, then just a minor amount of light, it's much creepier. Okay.
Let me see.
It's much creepier.
If dark is creepy.
Somebody was stoned when they took their notes.
That was a great. Did you write that sentence?
I don't think so. I don't know. Folkaday, it was fascinated by all the tools. I was fascinated by all the tools. So many sharp implements. Most of them were hanging up. However, there was a small hatchet lying on the workbench. It was discolored, and on a closer inspection, I realized that it was coated in dry blood. I don't know much about slaughtering animals, but I knew that my grandparents often used to do so. Chickens and pigs and stuff. Used to do it often. Chickens and pigs and stuff. So I figured that the hatchet... I know. So I figured that the hatchet was used for the purpose, and they never cleaned it. The barn had a loft. I say it like that. It's supposed to. The barn had a loft, and that was filled with hay. I decided to climb the ladder and check it out. When I was shining the light around and it reflected off something buried in the hay, I was wondering.
That was filled with high.
The loft. I was wondering if it was another tool or something and had decided to check it out. Going over to it, I began moving the hay. I screamed when the empty eye sockets of a long dead corpse was staring directly at me. You guys, I'm drinking alcohol, a lot of it today. I fell backwards. Ew. So long dead corpse were staring directly at me. I fell backwards. It nearly fell off the loft. There's been 4 sentences. Since I
You said every fucking syllable of that word.
Since I said the barn had a loft. Like, it's been only 4 sentences. Oh, God.
That sounded like something popped inside.
God. So this kid found a dead corpse and almost fell off the loft.
In his barn, right?
What?
This is the barn story.
Yes. I quickly climbed down the ladder and ran out of the barn without closing the door. I rushed into the house and told my parents and grandparents about what I'd seen. My father, a huge man, like Hulk Hogan sized, really went out to confirm what I told him. My grandparents phoned the sheriff, called the sheriff.
Phoned the sheriff.
I don't really think Hulk Hogan's that big of a guy.
I think he is. Check his sizes.
He's
Look.
a normal sized guy.
Died.
Check his size.
Hulk.
We're gonna check his size, Hulk Hogan.
We're gonna check his size.
We're gonna check your size, Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
I can't say words.
How big is Hulk Hogan?
Let's see. Hulking big.
Oh shit.
How big?
He's 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
6'7", 280 pounds.
Weighed around 300 pounds.
Oh, I was close.
That is a big boy.
Yeah,
That's
so
big.
Hulk Hogan size. Hulk Hogan size. The body had been in the loft for about 3 years. It had several hatchet wounds on it, and the police told us that the wounds were caused by the hatchet. I had seen on the beach. And I meant the bench. You guys, I'm so fucked up. Welcome back to Spinning So Good.
Welcome.
So no, the police said that this body had hatchet wounds on it. And it was the hatchet that he had seen on the bench, not the beach. The hatchet I had picked up. Okay, what the fuck?
You got good thumbs.
So not only do I have not only had I found a dead body, but I held an actual murder weapon in my fucking hand. Stop it, Daddy. That was truly disturbing to me. But it wasn't nearly as disturbing as the realization my grandparents had that they had lived in a house for 3 years without knowing a dead body was in the barn. No one was ever caught, and we to this day have no idea who killed that man.
You know what's crazy is I feel like that shit probably happens more than you'd think.
Yeah.
That's all. Oh, I spent.
Yeah, you guys, let me just apologize.
You'd also be surprised how many people buy a house and then go to like do something in their basement
Find a body.
and they find a body buried in it.
I've seen a couple of episodes of a show called Bodies Buried in the Basement about that.
The bodies were buried.
That shows you how often it is if there's a whole entire show.
Yeah, it's called Bodies.
What did I say? Something beneath the
Discovery
floorbirds.
The floorbirds.
They buried him beneath the floorbirds?
I had a dream that I killed someone and buried him in the floorbirds. Should I tell them that? Is that weird?
Listen, you guys. Tomorrow morning. So, number 2. Wait. Did we talk about our drinks?
What's this one called? Yeah.
Alone.
Oh, I have a book called Alone. Oh, it's a winter book. I'm excited.
There's a winter movie called Alone, too, on
Is
Tubi
there?
right now. Mm-hmm.
Mine's up.
Alone.
But it's a little spooky, I think. I never finished it.
Oh, spooky lesbians.
Spooky
Yeah.
tundra in the winter.
Ooh, there's a movie called...
Cold lesbians.
There's a movie called Snow Kill or Kill Snow or some shit.
Oh my god.
It's Killing Snow or some shit.
Snow
Killing.
Killer.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what movie I'll never watch again is The Lodge. That
Oh,
movie
it's
makes me feel
horrible.
so anxious and strange after that I won't ever watch
It's
it.
horrible. I don't even think it's good.
You
I
wanna know
mean,
a movie that we did watch recently that everybody didn't say was that great, but I thought was great was that Until Dawn movie. That was
I
made
never
after the
watched
game.
that.
I liked
I
it.
didn't see
That
it
was a
yet.
good
I
movie.
thought it was
I
fun.
like the game. I've never seen
Yeah.
the movie.
Number 2, Alone. I thought that going to college right out of high school was intimidating. I came from a small town and went to a huge college with an enrollment of over 50,000 students. That's a fucking ton.
Is that per grade or
I don't know. A
Per
huge college
capita.
with an enrollment of over 50,000 was probably overall.
just in the entire school?
It was crazy to me how active that this campus was all the time.
Yeah.
If I thought that was a culture shock, though, it was nothing compared to what happened during Thanksgiving break. I didn't have the kind of money to be able to go home, so I remained in my dorm room alone during the break. I didn't realize that this also had me one of the few people not only alone in the dorm building, but on the entire campus. What had so recently been just a metropolis of people. Metropolis?
Yeah. Show me what.
Metropolis.
Metropolis.
Metropolis of people. Metropolis of people became barren. It became a barren wasteland.
Metropolis. No.
Really keeping the readers locked in here.
Oh yeah, listen, they fucking love it.
Yeah, you wanna know what's crazy? It's a podcast, so it's audio, so there's no readers, they're listeners.
You guys, we really have been saying this, but we're gonna get video.
If I'm here, though, don't expect a lot because I make everyone confused because we're drinking more.
We've been drinking.
Does that make
I've been
sense?
drinking.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
guys have been drinking for 2.5 hours, so
But it's not that
Yeah,
long. Is it?
no.
when you guys
If
are
we had a
almost
lot
out
of drinks
you guys
and-
are almost out of gin.
We're almost. Should I have brought my gin?
No, we got enough.
I got beer.
I also bought Rodrigo.
All I
love
have is
Rodrigo.
a wrap.
Oh yeah.
Wiener.
So if the loneliness wasn't enough, a snowstorm hit the night before Thanksgiving. I recall waking up in the morning at about 7 a.m. and looking across a complete barren...
Is that part? Maybe it's a fart. Maybe it's a shark.
I don't know. I have.
Look at that math chart. 1, 2, 3. Look at me. Rapping like the captain of the sea.
Oh.
Holy shit. Don't eat that peach pit. It's got cyanide. And my eyes inside of your thoughts when you're thinking of the brighter side.
He's not my boyfriend. I don't know.
That was my sexy spanking special spanking boy over here.
Earwax, spitting facts. Look at your legs. I think they need a wax.
Wood good, should mud.
Stop. Okay, so... I recall waking up in the morning at about 7 a.m. and looking out across a complete barren and desolate campus. Now, I suppose this doesn't seem weird at all, but it was a complete shock to me. Honestly, I spent the entire day on Wednesday in my dorm room.
I could listen to your lips move all day.
Thanks, Daddy.
He's trying to get it in.
We are gonna.
Yeah, we're solving.
No, we're not even close.
I fat dick.
Exactly.
In my. I got a dick in my nightstand. Some girl on TikTok made that.
Perfect.
What?
Looking out over the campus. What? No. You still want
I
some...
don't actually have a dick in my nightstand.
Wait.
It's just a song somebody up on. Nothing for the
Anal
movie.
beads.
Don't tell them.
We don't. There's no anal beads here. I didn't even realize that I had the nerve to go out, she says. However, I'm just jumping back into it.
Nah, you made that way too close for you to understand where to cut it.
Okay. I spent the whole day Wednesday in my dorm room, looking out over the campus. I didn't really even have the nerve to go out. However, I guess I began getting stir-crazy on Thanksgiving. I had gotten myself a frozen turkey dinner that I was going to make in the microwave, but I really wanted to get out. There was a Denny's on campus, so I thought I would go and I'd have dinner there. The dinner went fine, but I was uneasy because there was another guy in the restaurant who wouldn't stop staring at me. It made me extremely uncomfortable, and I normally like to take my time in a restaurant.
That's awesome. They have
But-
Denny's on campus.
Yeah. But couldn't bring myself to do that here. So immediately after I was done, I left. Walking home, I nervously kept looking over my shoulder. It didn't take long before I noticed that the guy was following me. and he was walking faster than I was. By the time I had gotten to the dormitory doorway, he was already up the front steps. He called for me to hold the door for him, but I didn't. He seemed pretty old for a person living in the dorms, but if he wasn't a student, he would have an electric key. If he was a student, he would have had an electric key card on him to let himself in. I looked back as I went up the stairs and saw him standing in the foyer. I'm not sure how much later it was, but I heard knocking at my door. I got up and looked out the peephole, surprised to see the man from outside, standing in front of my door. I wasn't sure how he had gotten in, nor how he found my room. Rather than acknowledge him, however, I went back to my desk quietly. He knocked a few more times, and then he left. At about 5 hours later, I heard another knock at the door. At first, I of course expected it to be the guy again. However, when I looked at the peephole, it was a campus police. I let them in, and one of the other students that were in my dorm building had gotten attacked earlier that day, and they wanted to know if I had seen anything suspicious. I explained my experience to them, and they arrested a suspect, and I had to go with them to see if I could identify that person. It indeed was the man who followed me home from Dunny's. He apparently had gone to my door, or gone door to door knocking, and hadn't known where I was. He eventually came across someone who opened their door, and the person who did pay that terrible price.
That's scary.
Yeah, so she went with her gut, you guys.
You always should go with your gut.
She went with her fucking
Can we just
gut.
talk about that? Everybody outside of this state doesn't know what a Stewart's is.
I know. Stewart's is only around here, upstate. It's
Really?
upstate New York.
Like, not even down.
They
in
got
the
great
South.
ice cream, you guys.
I love Stewart's. I think they smell great. They remind me of childhood.
Isn't that crazy? And nobody on the Midwest or West Coast knows what a Dunkin' Donuts is.
They don't know what chicken nuggets are either. Nope, that's not true.
I was
I
gonna
meant
say,
chicken
what?
wings.
Oh, chicken rings.
No, that's just out of Central New York, not
Yeah.
even upstate.
That's right. Isn't that wild? Hell of a good dip too. I don't think they have out there.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah,
Good.
I know. It's true.
I know.
That's for sure.
I just think it's really crazy.
I think you're really crazy.
Like, even Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have, like, in the Midwest or West Coast.
I didn't know that one. That's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, it's only on, like, the East Coast and, like, a little bit into the West.
Starbucks is fucking everywhere, though.
Well,
He said, wow. Number 3, the parade. I want this story to be anonymous, so I am not even going to tell you where it happened. What I do have to tell you is that the city it happened in has a really large Thanksgiving Day parade every year. I'd never been to one of them before, but I also watched it on television. I went ahead and decided to go one year.
New York City.
I'm assuming, because that's where it is. I couldn't find anyone who wanted to go with me. None of my family or friends wanted to spend Thanksgiving standing in the cold, I guess. Duh.
Oh, you should
By the-
probably cut all that Stewart stuff. 'Cause
No, they already know we live up in New York.
Upstate,
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
By the time I had gotten to the parade route, it was by the time I had gotten to the parade route, it was already really packed. I was worried whether or not I would be able to see that well. I'm not particularly tall, but I was able to find a spot behind another group of people that gave me a pretty good view of the parade route. Is it route or route?
I guess it's like a
However you say it.
orange kind of
Potato.
deal.
Yeah. Orange.
Nobody says potato.
Potato.
Tomato.
I bet
Tomato.
there's some asshole who says fucking tomato.
Italians.
Tomato.
Yeah, that's different.
Ah!
Out in America, you're not, unless you're from Italy and you're not saying tomato. If you look at me and you are having my accent, you say fucking tomato. I'm gonna fight ya.
You guys have no idea what she just said, because I'm gonna cut it out, but it was so fucking funny.
Leave
And
that
I'm
in.
married to a woman.
Because that whole fucking scenario was probably, you could have put that on SNL.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking Saturday Night Live. Anyways, I hadn't been there very long when I noticed someone who, for some reason, just caught my eye. I can't say there was anything unusual about him, really. He was rather big, a little unkempt, but there was just something about him. I, in fact, found myself continuously looking over at him. A few times that I was looking at the man, he caught me looking. As most people would do, as most people do when they are caught looking at someone, I quickly looked away. But even so, my curiosity got me eventually to start looking in his direction again. After a while, I could tell he was getting annoyed, and I resolved. Oh Jesus!
Everything's fine.
I resolved to try Why? That doesn't make sense. I resolved to try harder
There
to
you.
not look at him, but that just made it worse. I resolved to try harder to not look at
That
him.
makes sense. She decided to try harder to not to look at him.
After a while, I looked at the man again. Well, this girl's
She
just
shouldn't have done that. She
weird.
resolved she wasn't gonna.
And noticed that he was closer to me than he had been before. I didn't think about it at first because we were in a big crowd watching a parade. People moving around the crowd were not in no way unusual, but the more I glanced over, the closer and closer he kept moving. He was doing it casually, though making his way around other people. He was definitely coming in my direction. To test and see what he would do, I made my own way through the crowd toward the back of the sidewalk. I glanced at him and he immediately switched course to come towards me again. I was convinced he was coming at me and I was mildly alarmed. However, I kept telling myself that it wasn't anything to worry about. I was in a parade at a parade with 1,000 people. If a guy was going to try to hurt me, he would get caught pretty quickly. I guess that's a problem with assumptions, though. They really don't take all the possible scenarios into account. The man did make his way over. There was only one person separating us when he stopped and went back to looking at the parade. I relaxed a bit, but when the man separating us moved, the guy moved up against me. I was about to move before I felt something sharp against my back. He had a knife, and probably because we were in a big crowd, he was able to hide the fact that he was holding it up against my back. To any bystander, he looked like a guy in a crowd watching the parade. He asked me why I was staring at him over and over. I was too scared to speak at first, but when he asked again and moved the knife, I apologized, telling him that I didn't mean to stare. I didn't know why I was looking at him. He told me that he didn't believe me and he asked how much McMahon was paying me. I had no idea what he was.
Is that a congressman?
I don't know what he was talking about. I had no idea what he was talking about or who McMahon was, but he didn't believe me. He kept pushing on the knife and told me I had better tell him the truth. I heard my voice crack and I pled to the guy to leave me alone and that I didn't know what he was talking about. I guess my words were somehow heard over the noise at the parade because two guys looked at us and then asked the guy what he was doing. I really thought I was going to just be stabbed right then and there, but I guess he figured that he would never be able to do it and then get away out of this crowd. He slipped the knife away, didn't answer the two men, and took off.
That's scary.
Yeah, they didn't go after him. They just made sure that she was all right. So to this day, I have no idea who McMahon was, but it doesn't matter. I've been more careful to not stare at people, though.
Jeez.
You sound like fucking...
That's scary.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
That's what I'm
Maybe I
saying.
will soon, but you know what I mean?
You said maybe I will soon, but...
The bro doesn't stop psychos.
No.
It just, I guess...
But it makes you less worried about it, and then...
Is that a good thing?
But you're aware. You always stay aware. Yeah.
Wow,
She went to Walmart today and got her own not ice cream, laundry detergent.
I didn't get any ice cream. I did get a detergent. Gain.
Rippers! Number 4. I come from a very good upbringing. My family had it very good, and I never really had to be without anything. I try to give back as much as possible. I donate a lot of money to the poor and things like that. One of the things that I am proudest of is that on Thanksgiving, I volunteer my entire day at the local homeless shelter.
Oh.
I try to make sure that these much less fortunate people have a good day and as good day as possible. I stay in the shelter overnight and leave the following morning. One of the sadder things about working in the shelter is seeing the same people come year after year. I mean, I guess seeing them makes me happy that they are not dead, but it would be nice. Are you getting cold again? It's still recording? Alright, we're good to go.
Back crack. I laughed so hard my whole spine's back.
You guys, I dropped you.
Oh. Are you guys alright?
Are you okay?
Anyone need a bandage?
Did you guys hear that? I turned the heat on for baby Joe. Oh. So anyways, we had early Thanksgiving dinner. It was about 2 p.m. and afterwards I began to feel a bit antsy. I let my parents... Did I already... That went way fucking up to the first
you dropped
story.
your whole remote.
We did the parade already, right?
Yeah. No, we're on the parade.
No, we ended it, remember?
Okay, yeah. Oh,
I come from a very good upbringing. My family had it very good. I never really had to be without anything. Oh, yeah, because then they worked at the homeless shelter and shit.
Yes.
Okay. One of the sadder things is to see people come back every year. There's not a lot of building up to this story, so I'll apologize for that. The day and evening went as well as it could. There was this one guy that I'd never seen before. Normally, I wouldn't even have thought about it. But he was very annoying and very rude. At one point, he even tried to take food away from another guy. Now, the rules of the shelter were that I'm supposed to remove the man from the shelter from such acts. However, I couldn't bring myself to do that, not on Thanksgiving. I instead separated the two men and let the guy know that any further or aggressive behavior would result in him being removed. The rest of the day and night went fine as far as I was aware. However, at about 3 in the morning, one of the homeless guys came into the office. He told me that one of the older sleepers had been stabbed. I ran out into the area, and sure enough, the man who nearly had all of his food stolen had been stabbed, and he was dead. I turned on the lights and searched around for the guy from dinner, and he wasn't there. I checked the bathroom, the windows were open, everything. He had killed the one man and then left as quietly as he could. Yeah, quietly.
That's scary.
The most horrific part of this was a man losing his life over something as simple as dinner. Even worse for me was the man would likely still be alive if I had followed all the rules and removed him during the dinner instead of letting him stay.
So crazy.
Yeah, that sucks.
What's that?
People across the street.
Shut up. Not you, Rip.
Don't yell shit.
No, it's
Okay.
We're delinquent children.
All right, so
Kids.
number 5. First Thanksgiving alone. So I moved out of my parents' house right when I turned 18. Nothing against them. I just wanted to live by myself and live in the city. I got myself a small studio apartment in Chicago. I had to work both days, or both the day before and the day after Thanksgiving that
I
year.
want to ruin their night
So
and just call the cops and say there's 4
So-
strip on my street.
I wasn't able to go home. Instead, I had a lonely day in my stupid apartment. I never cooked a Thanksgiving dinner before and really didn't think that I needed that much food, so I just got myself a big TV dinner. I really hadn't realized how lonely I would actually be, though. In fact, the loneliness was so overwhelming that I also began getting cabin fever. I think in actuality, I just wanted to be around other people. So after I had eaten my TV dinner and went for a walk, it was cold out, and there weren't a whole lot of people out. Since I had moved to the city, it was the very first time I had not seen literally swarms of people everywhere. I walk around on the street by the bars, but knew I wouldn't be able to get in any of them. I was out for quite a while before I decided I just wanted to go back to my apartment and get warm. So I headed back. When I got to the apartment, I put the key in the lock. I opened the door and went in. My apartment was a studio, and the only other room it had in it was a bathroom. Having walked around the city for a couple hours and not having gone into any buildings, I really had to go to the bathroom. I always kept the bathroom door closed. I went in and didn't turn on the light. I just used the light from the rest of the house. When I was peeing, I got a very strange feeling. I felt very uncomfortable and like someone may have been watching me. My bathroom, strangely enough, had a window in it. It was actually on the wall of the shower. So I turned to look out the window and expected to see a bird or something. Instead, I came eye to eye with a form of a person being behind the translucent shower curtain.
That's terrible.
It was a person, and he or she was looking at me directly. Startled, I fell backwards. And he opened the shower curtain. I scurried back out of the bathroom. I made it to my feet and went for the door. However, before I got out, I felt the man grab me from behind. I struggled, but all he did was take me and throw me across the room. He then left the apartment and slammed the door behind him. I got up
scary.
I got up as quickly as I could and locked the door. I then phoned the police. It didn't do any good, really. I noticed several items from my apartment were missing. Apparently, the guy was a burglar and didn't expect me... Burglar?
Yeah, you said that funny.
Burglar.
I was not going to laugh.
And didn't expect me to come back. I just caught him in the act, and he didn't likely have any intent on harming me specifically.
Scary.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What are you laughing at, babe?
She warned me.
Why would I do?
Just like her like intermission face. Like while you were listening to her talk.
Do I make dumb faces?
No, just the way you were like...
I just think. I'm thinking.
I just think.
Put myself
And like
in
she
there.
looked at me because I was like watching her do it, and then she like looked at me, but was looking through me.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't realize I looked
You
over
know what
there.
I mean? And then she looked at you, and then went.
You know what? Because it's like I almost have to dissociate a little bit to like stay focused.
Will you
I have to
get-
not see.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's crazy about that? Is I think it's even worse when somebody breaks into your house and they don't kill you.
Why?
Oh,
I think it's like scarier
What?
when because he just shoved her and then left.
Mhm.
I think it's scarier knowing there's somebody in your house. I don't know. I just feel like it's scarier than.
Or you'll be dead.
I guess if you're dead, you
Well,
don't
like
care.
if you're breaking in my house, kill me.
No, don't
Don't
kill me.
kill him because he.
Take
I
my
don't come to
TV,
this house.
leave me alive. I have fake jewelry. It's all
Yeah.
Just
trash.
knowing, I think the fact knowing that you're still alive in your house that person was just in, now they're gone but can come back.
The thought of somebody being in your home is like
You know,
awful. Yeah.
Awful.
And then you're thinking, yeah. So how'd you get in the first paranoia?
And now you could
Now
get
you're
in
paranoid.
again to finish what you started,
I
or
understand
steal
what you're
more
saying.
stuff. So I think it's almost scarier.
I'd probably move.
Yes, I would.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But I
absolutely.
probably don't kill
I don't
me,
know if you
though.
can do it that fast.
I might need therapy after.
So, let's talk about some movies, Thanksgiving movies. So,
Mhm.
you said you didn't really know some, so here's some.
Yeah, give them to me.
Blood-
Give them to me.
Blood Rage, 1987. A boy kills a man and accuses his twin brother of the murder. And the innocent brother ends up institutionalized while his psychotic twin goes free.
Wait, that's interesting.
10 years later, the innocent twin escapes, which triggers his brother into killing again.
Wow.
Did you want to hear that, babe?
That's
What happened?
interesting.
Movies for Thanksgiving. Blood Rage, 1987. A boy kills a man, accuses his twin brother of the murder, and the innocent brother ends up in jail for fucking 10 years, and his brother that did it is free, which triggers his brother into killing again. The innocent one escapes and then kills, I think. Thanksgiving 2023, rated R. After a Black Friday riot ends in tragedy, a mysterious Thanksgiving-inspired killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the infamous holiday.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, duh.
Are my legs short for a tall person?
No.
Like, you think you have a tall torso and
Yeah.
short legs?
Because I was just doing this, and I feel like
I mean, your legs take up more than probably half my body. I think they're probably long.
yeah,
Ugh.
to my body proportion.
The way to test it is to stand up and put your hands under, like, you don't have boobs, but under right where your pecs would be, right? Like, flat. Put it more in the middle. Put your other hand under it. Where's your belly button? Under your hand? Or,
Under.
like, underneath it or below it?
Like, is it touching your hand, your belly
It's your
button?
belly button.
It's not. There's like another
Half
Then
inch.
that
Wait,
means
hold
you
on.
have a longer torso.
from that top finger. That's the belly button.
Yep, then you have a longer torso. It's probably pretty evenly proportioned.
Oh.
I have a longer torso, really short legs. Yes.
Pilgrim,
I don't wanna be
2000.
Stubby.
Pilgrim, you're not.
You're equal.
Yeah. Pilgrim, 2019. Fantasy, horror, mystery, sci-fi thriller. Thriller.
Relax.
Thriller. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Based on...
Don't ask for it on that. That'll hurt.
What? Ugh. Pilgrim, 2019, based on a shocking true story in an attempt to remind her... What happened?
Will you
Yes.
remove this? Do you want me to tell you after?
Tell me after.
Okay.
So this is based on a shocking true story in an attempt to remind her family of their privilege and to help them bond. Miss Anna Barker invites pilgrim reenactors.
Pilgrims.
Miss Anna Barker invites pilgrim reenactors to stay.
Say pilgrim, so fun. Say it again.
Miss Anna Barker invites pilgrims
Pilgrims.
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Miss Anna Barker invites pilgrims reenactors to stay with them over Thanksgiving. When the actors refuse to break character,
Gremlin.
the Barker family learns that there is such a thing as too much gratitude. The next installment of Blumhouse's Into the Dark premieres November 1st. Oh.
I like Blumhouse. Duh.
Black Friday 20.
And speaking in British.
This is my favorite one. Black Friday 2021. A group of toy store employees must protect each other from a horde of parasite-infected shoppers.
Can you imagine, honestly, though?
No.
That is what Black Friday is.
I like Cyber Monday. You don't have to go out of your house.
But now you can start.
So then there's this thing called Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Killer.
There's Thanksgiving 2008, and then there's a Thanksgiving 3. I can't remember what year that
Next
came out.
stop, the Marquee.
Thanksgiving 2008, Thanksgiving 3. I don't know where Thanksgiving 2 is.
Thanksgiving 2 is about Christmas.
Is it?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving 3. A homicidal turkey axes off college kids during Thanksgiving break.
Wait, does what?
A homicidal turkey axes.
Oh, I thought you said axe off. I'm like, what is he acting like a frat boy?
No. He acts off with a deadly axe weapon.
The Invitation,
From
2015.
Oh, I've seen this one, I think.
When a man accepts an invitation to a dinner party hosted by his ex-wife, the unsettling past reopens old wounds and creates new tensions. That's around Thanksgiving. Home Sweet Home 1981. An escaped mental patient
I
steals...
love old 80s movies.
Yeah, yes. An escaped mental patient steals a station wagon and makes his way to Bradley's Thanksgiving celebration. Bradley's Thanksgiving celebration, where he plans to make them a little less thankful. 1981. The Last Thanksgiving 2020. A family of cannibalistic pilgrims attacks a restaurant that stays open for Thanksgiving.
What do they serve?
Cannibal stuff.
Planes, trains, and automobiles. The humans.
Oh,
God,
humans.
it's not really scary. Nothing happens at all. But watch it.
Yeah, they really liked
It's
it.
unsettling. It's unsettling.
The
I
humans.
can't explain why.
The humans.
It's terribly boring. But watch it.
I said,
I love it. Mom loves it. Poop loves it.
And I'm not sure why I put this on the list, but I did.
What?
Because sometimes it's summer, I feel, but then I don't know why I feel like it's the beginning of the school year. Dawn of the Dead remake, 2004.
I understand what you're saying.
I don't know why.
I don't know, but watch it.
A nurse, a policeman, a young married couple, and the other survivors of worldwide plague.
Like our aunt Agwell.
Survivors of a worldwide plague that is producing aggressive flesh-eating zombies that take refuge in a mega Midwestern shopping mall.
I love that movie. I haven't watched that in a while.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good one.
Yeah,
I feel like certain zombie movies make me feel that way. I don't know. Like Warm Bodies makes me think of like end of summer, school, Thanksgiving time.
I really like that movie.
You know?
I love zombies. It's my favorite genre.
Yes, zombies are the best.
I feel like all movies that have to do with high school
end up being good.
Make you feel like it's the beginning of the school year.
Like September,
They always kind of
or the very end.
The only time,
or the very end, summer starting.
The only time they specify it's that time of the year is when it's the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what? Have you ever seen
or homecoming dances?
It might actually be set around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. It's called what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's about kids in high school and all of a sudden they randomly just start exploding.
Yes, Implode it's called.
I really like that movie. It's like one of those funny, weird ones, but I think that's set around the holidays.
Okay, yep.
I think there's.
I'm pretty sure it's called.
I think Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think.
I'm pretty sure it's called.
Columbine was also during Thanksgiving.
Was it the Columbine shooting?
Around that time, fall time, yeah.
Jeez, let me see.
Wiener.
Implode IMBD. See if that's what it is.
I really liked that movie. It was very weird and it still disturbed me a little bit.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Implode IMBD.
I love The Faculty.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
You know, I didn't realize the guy that's in that Trap movie is the guy that.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
I didn't realize that was him. He looks completely different.
He drives her
movie
crazy
about
teenagers.
But he really doesn't, though, because when you put his picture of what he was in the 90s and then what he looks the same.
Spontaneous.
But looking at them separately, they don't look the same.
Called Spontaneous.
Yeah,
if you look at his, you know what I mean. If you look at his picture separately, he doesn't look the same.
He always drove Renee nuts because back in The Faculty, he always had a messy hairdo. He drove her nuts. I love Josh Hartnett though. I think he's a doll. What about
Josh Hartnett? Yeah,
so sweet. To me, he not in The Faculty. He's a prick in that, but in Pearl Harbor and in Here on Earth.
Oh, Here on Earth, you haven't seen.
Oh, Here on Earth, she's.
I watched Pearl Harbor and Clyde.
Yeah, I don't like her.
She's an asshole in that, and Josh Hartnett is a sweet baby doll, and I love him in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Ah! He's a
Babushka.
He's so sweet.
You know what else? He's in the new movie Trap.
That's what Ethan and I are. Spatial
sorry.
spanking Red Ghoul.
They already know They know all.
He's
the
in my phone
motherfucking
as
things.
Redhead Special. When you text me, it says Redhead Special.
Yeah, my phone.
And it's
My picture's that fucking picture you took.
yeah, like this. Yeah, it's looking funny every time. Like this morning, you talked before I went, and I went. Ha! All I saw was a picture. I just find it so funny. Sorry,
I had anxiety for her appointment this morning,
I'm so crazy, right?
and I waited. It was like 8:30. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, go to that appointment today.
Probably getting ready to
I
get
shouldn't text her now though because she said she's trying to sleep till 9. So I waited.
Yeah, you text me after 9.
Yeah, it was like 9:15.
It's so
like,
funny.
Okay, 9:15. She's probably getting ready now. I'm gonna text her now so I don't wake her up.
I was brushing my teeth because my phone went off, and I went.
Sure.
Listen, my alarm went off at 9, and I went. Everything started shaking, and I sat on the couch after I got ready and was trying to breathe to bring my blood pressure down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
You know, what's some other freaking Home for the Holidays? These aren't horror
Well, are we
thriller
talking
ones.
horror?
Just Thanksgiving now.
So, okay, just Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Son-in-Law.
Son-in-Law with
Son-in-Law
Pauly Shore.
Thanksgiving.
Hilarious.
Oh, I love Son-in-Law so much. Home for the Holidays. Pieces of April. Mom loves Pieces.
Yep, yep.
If you want a lesbian one, Lesbom.
Season
Really
4 of
funny.
Dawson's Creek.
It's all Thanksgiving.
No, but the Thanksgiving episode's in that season.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I don't either. I've seen it so many times I don't remember. What other movies?
Hang on. I've got some.
There's an Adam Sandler movie that's Thanksgiving.
Actually,
Jack and Jill?
Yeah.
I love
think
Jack
it's
and
that
Jill.
one.
It
Is
is,
it that
yeah,
one?
I think so.
I'm obsessed with the movie Holiday. I love it.
With the,
Yeah.
Renee and I tried to watch it. It was a little raunchy for us, but Renee doesn't like any. She's like dirty.
Wait, what do you mean? There wasn't even anything in it. Really? Not like
the way
that.
they speak.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really. I love it.
Watch it again. It's a little raw. It was like, even for me, I was like, this is raunchy.
Oh my
right?
god, I
Poop-
love Holiday.
Like, I would watch it alone. Poop does not like that stuff in movies at
That's
all.
crazy. So what? This movie is just about a girl and a guy who don't like want to really have a person. They don't have a person, so they're just gonna like go on holidays. Like if there's Christmas Eve dinner with your
Yeah.
family, they have somebody to go to these
I'm gonna kick you in the
weddings.
fucking jaw with my foot bone.
I'm gonna jump. What movie?
This is 40.
Yes. Yep.
We
Fuck
there.
you, Jill.
So funny. That's so
I
funny.
love that movie.
So I can't. I don't know. I don't think there's any
Let me
other
think.
ones
No,
really.
there's more. There's gotta be more. I watch a bunch.
Yeah. It's hard because you're
Oh, I
thinking
said
holiday
Thanksgiving.
That
You know what?
Thanksgiving episode, Friends.
Oh my
I
god.
love that.
Holiday Armadillo.
Squatter Not Bosh. That
Yes.
freaks me out every time I even think of that episode.
Yep.
I love Thanksgiving, but I keep thinking of Christmas movies.
Me too. Yeah, which we'll talk about.
I've got lesbian ones to recommend for
I
next
think
month.
Thanksgiving
Okay.
and Christmas plays hand in hand, realistically.
Kind
I
of,
think
kind of.
Thanksgiving is a mini Christmas.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has like the same
It's
small
a
feeling.
pre-Christmas.
It's just like
Yeah.
it's like a Christmas dinner appetizer
Right, exactly. It's
Okay.
Christmas appetizer.
because
What?
it feels like Christmas dinner.
Because you know what, when like it's everything's decorated for Christmas, we eat with the Christmas music in the
Yeah.
background, like the instrumental,
Yeah.
right? Christmas, and then the next one is Christmas.
It's Christmas.
I just really like both. I think Thanksgiving is totally underrated.
What pie
I think it's
needs to
perfectly
be at
great.
Thanksgiving dinner?
Well,
pie?
realistically you
Pumpkin.
have to say pumpkin, but I don't like pumpkin pie.
You know what I'm gonna say? Okay, if we're
Pumpkin and
taking
apple.
pumpkin out, I'm gonna have to go with
Blueberry.
pecan.
Yes.
A pecan pie.
Pecan pie, apple pie, pumpkin
No,
pie.
apple pie is a Christmas pie.
I mean, I think it's
I
a
think that one
Thanksgiving.
depends on how you make it.
Yeah.
How you make the pie.
I think apple crisp is a Thanksgiving.
Oh, I think that's a Christmas.
I don't really give a shit about apple crisp.
Well,
I
you
think
gotta make
caramel
that.
is Christmas.
See, cherry pie is summer to me.
Me too.
Really?
Blueberry, cherry,
Yeah.
strawberry, all those.
Any
pies are
sort of berry pie is summertime
Mhm.
to me. Yeah.
Strawberry rhubarb is a Thanksgiving pie.
Ooh, you know what? I ever want to butter Renee up? Strawberry rhubarb pie. She loves it. It's her favorite
I
pie.
don't like rhubarb.
If you make it good.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's kind of crazy. Mom's made her one a couple of times. She
Peach
says Mom's
cobbler's
is the
a
best.
Christmas.
Yeah, I've never had peach cobbler.
So
I'm not a
good.
big peach fan, but
I've been starting to make
Oh, I
cobblers,
love
different
peach. Yeah, he's
cobblers.
been baking
you
cobblers.
ever make like a sheet? You just pour shit into a pan, bake it.
Yep.
Really
That's what
good.
you do
That's
pretty
what you
much.
do for peach cobbler.
Is it
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing?
Yeah.
Seems like it
He
would be.
did, what was it? Elderberry? Was it?
No,
Ooh,
blackberry.
elderberry.
Blackberry.
Oh, blackberry.
Blackberry.
Mom would say berry.
I said blackberry peach cobbler.
All right, so Thanksgiving
That would
we're
probably
having.
be pretty fucking
You know
good.
what I like for Thanksgiving just as much as pies are breads. So like
Yeah.
I always make Mom asked me to make it again this year like a pumpkin chocolate chip bread.
Yep.
Or a
Mhm.
banana bread.
I want to
cinnamon
make
bread.
banana bread this year.
I
Definitely.
love you. Make sure those bananas are like black out.
Yeah.
That get well, that's
Okay.
all I know about it.
Maybe I'll just buy a box that has all the ingredients I need.
I'm making for Thanksgiving. Mom asked me to make the pumpkin bread, and I'm gonna make casserole. The broccoli
I'll
casserole.
make
Oh,
a peach
so
cobbler.
good. Yeah. You make something like
I'll
that.
try it. I
So
like
good.
peaches.
Oh,
I
it's
think
so
I
good.
like peaches. I do like peaches.
Listen, I love peaches, but you don't think about it. They're
You bite
amazing.
into it, and they're so
It,
juicy.
well, when the thing is with the peach cobbler, for some reason, when you bake it and it's in the cobbler, it's not an overwhelming peach flavor because peach is very.
It's not very sweet either. It almost just has a. It's so good.
It's because peach is a very overwhelming fruit.
Yeah, you know what? That's why you think of peach and you're like, oh, peach. But really, when you think of a peach, it's like, yeah, no, peach
Yeah,
is
like
nice.
an actual peach, like peach flavored things. It's very peachy, like artificial. Like same thing with grape.
But if you make it from, I love grapes.
Yeah, but
listen,
I love
yeah, but the
grape.
thing is real grapes taste nothing like anything that's grape flavored.
no, they don't. My favorite is red grapes seedless.
Yeah.
It's like biting into a drink.
It's don't we have those in there right now? Red grape seedless in
Listen,
the fridge.
every night I'll say to Poop, I'll say, give me some grapes. And she brings me up some grapes. And you crunch them. Oh.
She said, didn't she bring me up some
I
grape?
love a grape. I don't like bananas, but I eat them with peanut butter and honey. And then they're good.
Yeah.
You should pan fry bananas. Don't like season them or anything, but
No,
just
that's such a good idea.
Just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on them.
On like some toast would be delicious.
Yeah, just no oil, no nothing.
With a
just
little honey
maybe a
drizzle.
little bit of oil, but just enough to coat the pan.
I would probably just do like Pam.
Yeah, that. Yeah, anything just to coat the
Yeah.
pan, and then sprinkle just a tiny bit of sugar, and then.
I think she fell asleep. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let you know because that sounds delicious. Are you snoozing?
No.
Are you bagoozing?
No. I mean,
we're talking about
oh,
manners.
jeez.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, food and drinks that have to be there.
I'm gonna say for this Thanksgiving,
Sparkling Welch's juice you need at Thanksgiving.
We have.
I drink wine with my dad.
Yeah, they drink real wine.
I
love sparkling white.
I can't drink wine this year.
Why?
Too much sugar.
Oh, but drink gin. I'll get gin for it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get trash and sleep on the couch.
Listen, let's do this.
My house?
Yeah. I have to work both holidays this year.
I know, I told
Yeah,
them.
before. That's still plenty of time.
That is not enough time. It's going to ruin my Christmas working this year.
No.
I'm telling you right. No, it really is.
Why?
Yeah,
because Christmas to me, I need to have the entire day to make it really feel like because I'm not really a huge Christmas person, and I really try to be. And
the longer you're with Shannon, the more you'll become one.
Yeah.
The thing is I need the whole
Especially
day
now that I'm
for
like
it to feel like Christmas.
You know what? I totally understand, but we used to have to work
8 to 4 my entire day.
Yeah, but that's an adult life.
We used to have to work when we worked in the nursing home 3 to 11 on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So we'd have to leave everything at early 2 o'clock, get dressed, go work. What you do, you just appreciate the time you get, and honestly, it's way better to get out at 4 than have to go in at 4.
Yeah.
Because everyone's still ready to hang out and chill for hours and hours. Sometimes at 4, the day's just beginning, really, for people.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to just do what I normally do on Christmas and see all my family.
Shut your Christmas mouth.
You see your family on Christmas
See
Eve.
them the day before.
No,
see them
last
the
year.
day after.
Oh, did you go to your mom? No, last year it wasn't.
I went to my mom's Christmas morning.
Yeah, but what else?
You worked 8 to 12.
But what else did you do though?
My grandma's.
What you
go to your
should do
grandma's
is go the next day.
Oh yeah.
Go there.
Or go the day before.
Because you know what it is? I think everyone needs to stop putting so much emphasis on the actual day.
Yeah, but I like it.
I know, but if you can't have it,
Exactly. Listen, you
gotta
can't
make
talk him.
do with
You
what
can't.
you
He
got.
won't budge with that.
I think you know what, because in your head it's very black and white thinking. Like I'm
Yes,
not.
he's black and white.
You gotta. That life is not gonna work
Well,
out
it's
that
because
way.
that's what I like on my Christmas.
No, I
That's
get
my
Yeah.
Christmas day.
Listen, I understand because I hated it and I would be
That's
sad.
the
and
black
upset.
and white too.
You've got to take what you can get in this life, and if you have to celebrate it the next day, at least you're still spending the time with the family.
Y'all hear that?
That's what matters.
What matters is spending time with your family members throughout the holidays at any point
Doesn't
in
matter
time.
which day you're doing it, as long as you do it at least
Yeah.
once.
So you guys can
Makes you
find
feel
us on Facebook,
I won't.
Sinister Ghoul / Twisted Sisters. Facebook group,
Just heard a rib crack.
My
Sinister
Your
Ghoul
wrist?
/
My
Twisted
elbow.
Sisters on X, Sinister Ghouls Podcast on Instagram, Sinister Ghouls on TikTok.
Uh-oh.
He definitely is.
Listen.
Oh yeah, the minute you shut the door when I drop you off, it's gonna be.
No, it isn't. He thinks it is.
Yeah.
At Ghouli23, GHOULI23, and S Ghouli Gonzo. Okay. So, anyways, you can find us on Pandora, YouTube.
Pandora
Sniff
too,
a line
really?
off
Yeah.
My crack.
Pandora, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Pod, Google Pod, or whatever the hell. Did I say YouTube? I don't know. iHeartRadio,
YouTube,
Radio
You can find us
Public,
on everything except iTunes.
pretty much, and Wondery, which I'm trying to.
Wondery. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is it
Wondery,
Snapchat?
I ain't talking till you get me on it. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, they won't put us on it.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta.
Don't they know we have listeners in Ireland?
Oh my god. Okay.
We have listeners in countries I've never even heard of before.
Yeah.
Every country
Yes.
that listens to us, you're important.
Everyone that listens to
I
us.
just need them to.
We
know.
love you,
It's
Lord.
not just Ireland.
We want to end today with thanking you for our fans and our friends and our listeners and our supporters. We want to thank you just for this day, for everybody listening and everyone that they love, and so on and so on. We want
So on and
to.
so forth.
So on and so forth.
Yeah.
We pray
Send
that.
faith that everybody has a wonderful and food-filled holiday for even those that can't afford it.
Very
I
nice,
know,
very
yeah.
nice. Amen to that.
Amen. Praise the Lord. So with
Give
that.
them something, even a cracker.
Oh my
As long
God.
as they
How
can
sad.
indulge on something on a day of giving and a day of meal eating.
Meal eating. Oh, you're cute.
Very nice.
Very nice. Amen.
Amen.
And I also forgot what I wanted to say.
About
If you have any horror tales for the holidays.
hashtag holiday horror.
Hashtag holiday horror.
It's not gonna go to us. It'll go
Oh,
online.
shit. Sinister. Hashtag Twisted Sisters holiday horror.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Okay? Hashtag Twisted Sisters
Did you say
holiday horror.
Cash hag.
Hashtag.
you're
Hashtag.
Yeah, you did say it.
Yeah, send them in. Post pictures. Tag that.
Put it on Facebook. Put it on X. Put it on
Email
YouTube.
us
Put it in
at-
the comment section. Put it on Venmo comments when you send
Email
us.
us at sinisterghoul23@gmail.com.
Yep.
With that being said, we hope you have a fantastic day.
And a good evening. Stay safe.
Stay kind.
Stay
spooky.
spooky.